He looks completely out of it. I wonder what this is doing here. Well, it's a pub. Don't pubs always have a fruit machine? There was a fridge in the wizard's house. Why would you even be questioning that there's an arcade machine in the pub? A jolly looking barman. I like the music in here. I'm looking! Oh, Simon, you horny little bastard. Trust me, he's a horny little bastard. Hello.
What do you want, boy?
So, do you come here often?
What are you on, kiddo? Get out of here.
I told you he's a horny little bastard. Care for a drink, sweeting?
No.
Look, what do you want? I love you!
Oh, get a grip, you irritating adolescent.
I just want to ask you some questions.
You're not from some sort of magazine, are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then.
You just tell them, hey, I'm from a magazine, and they'll answer all of your questions. And did I say that he's a horny little bastard? Yeah, that's Simon for you. He's rude, he's crude, and he's just a regular teenager, I guess. What are your measurements?
I'm A for 38.
No, 38 and 36. Yeah, 38. Sure. You're a bit heftier than 38, I'd say. Would you like to slip into something more comfortable?
Get a grip on your homos for a minute, please.
Do you know anything about the evil wizard Sordid?
That's why we're here, actually. We've journeyed from the far northern steppes to battle with him. Through the perilous wastelands of Kring, pausing on to defeat the evil tribe of Wedgie the Merciless, across the plains of death and the fields of doom, where we liberated the city of Tormir from the dark hordes of Kalish. We are now preparing to attack the Sorcerer's tower and save the world. Again.
Must be quite the fighters, these two. What are your hobbies?
I like killing things and drinking a lot. And I like needlework and decorative embroidery. And killing things and drinking a lot.
I knew you'd say that. How are you planning on getting into the tower?
Well, brute force has never failed us in the past. But if it fails, then we've heard that the druid may be able to help. We can't find him anywhere, though.
Don't you ever get a little cold during the winter?
We just move around a lot. If you know what we mean.
What do you wear in bed?
Armor.
Thought as much. How many heroic deeds have you done then?
We're second in Barbarian Tag Team 1st Division. And still in the running for the Dismembered Orc Trophy.
Have you always wanted to be barbarians?
I killed my first goblin when I was 4. And we liberated our first city when we were 7.
Quite the ladies, I have to say. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Goblin flakes and orc's eyes, sunny side up.
Where do you get your armor?
The Battle Dwarf Forge in Northgate. We've never been disappointed.
I'm sure.
Do you dye your hair? I use orc's blood to do mine. And I use troll brains.
Ew. Smelly hair. Ew.
What are your ambitions in life? Yesterday we blessed to rid the land of orcs. But we decided that was too easy. So today our ambition is to kill Sworded.
You're not married, are you?
No. No more questions, ladies. See you. You'd better give us a good review, or else.
Oh, it's awfully hot in here. Well, that conversation was totally pointless. Let's talk to the barman.
Good morrow, barkeep.
Good morrow, lad.
Do you know where Calypso has got to?
Nah. But then the old geezer always off without telling anybody, collecting magical ingredients, he says. Who knows what sort of harm could befall him? Especially with the Sworded character running about.
What do you know about Sworded?
Very little. He lives off in the craggy peaks and generally keeps himself to himself. He's boosted my trade tenfold, though.
Why? Has he cast some sort of spell over the people?
No. It's a long story. Apparently he wants to take over the entire world using black magic. Anyway, as a result, all the heroes are donning rusty armor again and coming back into service. All of them seeing themselves as the saviors of the world. The thing is, though, they all stop here for a drink on the way. I've seen all sorts go through here. Warriors, wizards, priests, assassins, and not one has been seen again.
So, whoa.
I don't see what all the fuss is about, personally. So he may be a bit power crazy and all that. But who isn't these days? The old fella keeps himself to himself. He don't bother us. We don't bother him. That's that.
I come from another dimension.
As I said, we get all sorts here.
You talk a lot, don't you?
I'm a bartender. The punters expect local gossip and general small talk from me.
Nice talking to you. So long.
See ya. Well, at least we know that lots of people have been trying to take on Sorted. Died. Oh, well. What is in this room? The wizards.
So the prevailing wind is north, yes?
Not at this time of year. Lasted far more likely. East far more likely.
But in the game it's north.
That's stupid if you ask me. Not very realistic at all.
No, he's building the Great Wall of China to keep out demons. Demons can fly. Everyone knows that.
Maybe it's a magical wall.
I suppose it could be. Doesn't look magical though.
Seems a bit heartless, us knocking it down like that. I wonder where old Calypso could be.
Yeah, what of him not being home? He might be out collecting ingredients. We'll look for him in the morning. He might know something about the bloody staff.
Shh! Our mission is top secret.
Well, I'm bloody fed up with the damned thing. We've been searching for it for the last 3 months.
At least we know roughly where it is now.
If you hadn't broke the detector thingy...
How was I supposed to know it wasn't waterproof?
Well, the circle's going to have something to say about it. Delicate and valuable piece of apparatus this was. Where did this game come from anyway? That short man with the strange eyes gave it to us. I hope we didn't have to pay for it.
A nice man, though, as I recall.
Very clever with his walk, wasn't it?
That thing looked really sharp. I wouldn't dare mess with it.
I wanted to meet his confused friend he was always on about.
He wasn't confused. He was called Confusion or something. Judging by some of the things he was supposed to have said, he sounded pretty confused.
I had a friend who was confused once. Never saw him again.
Let's have another go at this game, though.
Where did you say we were?
We're in a quaint rural village,
Making no progress with our task.
We only just got here. We'll find the bloody thing. Apparently, the renegade warlock Sworded was last seen in this area. I hope we don't run into him.
That's put me right off my beer.
I remember Sworded from at the circle. Right, little oik. Glad to get rid of him.
Time for another game. I'll be the North Wind this time.
They think they're disguised as yokels.
Have a bit of sulfate on it. It worked for me.
So that's at 44 points.
Yes, but if it double it for... God damn it, this text is going way too fast for me. Yes, boy. Yes, boy.
What's this game you're playing?
We be crop rotating.
Ooh, that we be. And we bain't be being wizards, bain't we?
No, like, we be being farmers.
We be less magical than organic parsnip, like.
They're really trying to go with the accent.
You have absolutely feeble accent, fellas.
Are you saying we be fakes, like?
Yep. What makes you think we're wizards, anyway?
Like?
Calypso told me to look for 4 wizards disguised as country bumpkins.
There be loads of bumpkins around these parts, or so why us?
Never mind, I got other clues.
You have awful accents.
So? We could be hairdressers for all you know.
Never mind, I've got other clues.
I overheard your conversations earlier.
I don't recall any of us saying we were wizards.
Never mind, I've got other clues.
I can see your magical auras, man. Kids of today, eh?
I blame the parents.
Never mind, I got other clues. It's a hunch.
You can't condemn a man on a hunch, lad.
Never mind, I've got other clues.
When I move my mouse pointer over you, it says wizards.
Oh. Fair enough, I suppose. Disguise is off, lads. What did you want to speak to us about, anyway?
I wanna be a wizard.
You? A wizard?
What do you mean, ha ha ha?
My dear boy, you can't just jump into wizardry just like that. It requires years of study. Come back next century when you're older.
So I'm the East Wind, right? I thought I was the East Wind. You're Southern Breeze, I think.
I think we're all winds.
I'd rather be a breeze than a wind. You can use your hat in a wind. What you do is tie it on...
God damn, this text is going too fast. Well, let's give them the Calypso's note.
I don't think he'd find any use for it.
Really? Well, let's talk.
Listen to me for a second.
Yes, boy?
I'll do anything to be a wizard.
Anything?
Anything.
Well, you could do us a little favor. You see, all new wizards must perform a service to the circle before they're... Isn't that right, brothers?
Yes, that's right. Absolutely.
Just name it and I'll do it. It's like this, see? We would be extremely interested in acquiring a certain magical implement.
It's a magical staff, rumored to be hidden in this area.
And we would like you to find it for us.
And then I get made a wizard, right?
If you find us the staff, then we'll invest you on the spot.
Any ideas where it is?
As far as we know, its last owner was Nafli the Necromancer. What he did with it when he died is beyond me.
Tricky times, those necromancers. Always messing about with embalming fluid and giblets. Tight-fisted sword was probably buried with it.
What does this staff look like?
It's about 6 feet tall with a crystal sphere on one end.
No problem.
We look forward to your return. Let's get out of here. So much text to read. It's hilarious text though. They're playing some Chinese board game. I don't really remember what the board game is, but I do know it with all the wins and everything. Yeah, it would have been funny if they would have had a rinse wind. Well, Cass, this is a PC version, only DOS version. And I decided to play the DOS version because you people like me doing the voices. Yeah, the DOS version has SpiderMwa voices. I know I could have gone with the CD version, but I went with DOS because you guys always say that I should play these games without speech. That I should do all the voices myself, so here you go. But you can see what kind of hard work it is to do all the voices when the text keeps going faster than you can speak. And I even tried to slow down the subtitles speed, but... Let's see what we can find in the forest. Nothing here. Just an old tree, but nothing on it. When music changes, that means that there's something here. I don't see anything though.
Got any spare wood on you, mate? Did you just hear something? Just a bit of bounce on chipboard. Rather fussy. I must be hearing things. I could have sworn I heard a voice. I think I need to sit down. Get off me! I can't breathe over there. My whole life flashed before my eyes. There has to be some sort of logical explanation for this. You could at least look at me when you're talking to me. Just because I'm begging doesn't mean I'm a bad person.
That voice is gonna kill me.
I was talking to the player, not you. Oh, right. So, you got any spare wood or not? I refuse utterly to acknowledge that I'm talking to a tree stump. Eh? You're not talking to a tree stump? We're woodworm. That's why we want wood. We're bloody starving. This stump's just about had it. Sorry, I didn't realize you were a woodworm. You didn't honestly think you were talking to a tree stump, did you? I didn't expect talking woodworm, if that's what you mean. No one expects the talking woodworm! That's such a typical attitude of humanity in general. You just presume that we can't talk. You're not bother actually trying to speak to us. That's racism for you, though. Pure bloody-minded racism. Racism? Against woodworm? And that's just part of the problem. You don't even see us as people.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but
We get just as much right to draw breath as you have.
is there anything I can do to help?
Well, what we would really like is some really good quality wood. Something with some real class. Here, for example.
Oh, gopher wood.
I reckon driftwood.
Driftwood.
How about a bit of ebony?
Ebony, yeah.
What about balsa? I love a bit of balsa.
Ebony.
Balsa!
Ebony.
Driftwood! Shut up! Shut up yourself, fatso! Fatso? Little socky blubberbum! You young hooligan, have some respect! Shut off, Granddad!
I reckon it should be out.
And I said balsa!
I still agree with Zeke.
Who cares what you think?
Watch it, mate, or I'll do you an injury.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's been ages since we've had gopher wood. It's been ages since we've had any wood.
Zeke.
Balsa!
Oak.
Mahogany! Good idea.
I fancy a bit of mahogany.
Yeah!
I still prefer teak.
Shut up!
Mahogany this then.
What do I get out of it?
The satisfaction of knowing you made an invertebrate's life more bearable.
I feel better just thinking about it. And now people are complaining about my voice acting. I'm just jostling you guys. Use postcard. Better save at some points.
What other mysteries lie ahead for Simon in the forest? Tune in next time for the next episode of Simon the Sorcerer.